Hi, this is Shiva Rajaya from vitalcoaching.com. We are talking about tantric sex and vital sex, and the topic for this video is diving deeper with just one partner. The question very often that you might face is, do you want to focus on just one partner, or do you want to have multiple sexual partners with who you are engaging? And both approaches are interesting. I want to give you a few hints on why it might be very empowering to just focus on just one partner and to dive really deeper with that specific person. What tends to happen is that the merging of energies and the connection that you develop is not just something that happens in one day. It's really a buildup of energy and a resonance that you establish with another human being that is sustained for a certain period of time. Very often, for instance, building a friendship or building a love connection with somebody, you're in this romantic zone with this new lover, and it takes maybe 3 months to actually really get to know the person. And yes, sometimes just in one night you can dive really deep and have a beautiful, profound connection, and that by itself is great, it's powerful, and these are situations that you might be enjoying, and it's totally okay. So, but if you engage with just one person, there is going to be a sense of maturity that develops itself. You might discover much more about how to pleasure that person, how to activate them sexually, the kind of things that they like, the kind of things they don't like. Discover more about their shadows. You learn how to accept them, how to play with them, how to engage, when to meet, the natural daily rhythms, the kind of food that you share. And you might notice that in the experience that you have, the sexual experiences, you might have some peaks. There might be certain moments where you hit really a high vibration and high energy. And it's possible that after, 2-3 weeks of love making, you might enter into this radiant state of bliss where you feel very, very deeply connected with that person, like the sense of love and power and energy that is radiating between the two of you might just totally blow your mind. And so this is, the idea is this one. It is that you build an energetic vehicle with two people. And when it's just you training your skills, that's focused on yourself, on just one person, you build up your energy field, and then you get used through energy techniques and love making to have a certain field of active energy in you. But then when you create that with two people, it's all the interactions and all the subtle nadis and lines of energies between the two of you that are being created. And it's a little bit like a tree that grows, a plant or a flower that develops and starts blossoming. Sometimes it can happen very fast, and sometimes it can take a little bit longer. And the maturing of the relationship is really an interesting process to dive into, because there is something really organic about it. You might be in the bliss zone for a week, and then suddenly you start hitting some shadows, and then you become a revelation agent for each other, where you start discovering certain aspects of that person that they didn't reveal to you at first. And so when you start tapping into that and being able to embrace those emotions and those aspects, those shadow aspects from the other person, and take them in and love them even more because of these shadows, that's something that becomes a beautiful expansion of your lovemaking as well. And so it's not one or the other. What I'm pointing out here is the possibility of what can actually happen when you dive deeper with just one person. The realms are, unlimited. There is a sense of trust that develops itself as well, because you know that the other person is committed to a certain process, and you are as well. So it's a mutual commitment to engage from a place of tantric exploration. And it's very different to engage in a journey where you go like, okay, we're going to climb all the way to the top of the Everest, or are we going to just reach, number one base camp? And of course, you can reach the top of the Everest in just one night. That's within the realm of what's possible. In my experience, it can take sometimes a little bit more than that. And the deeper you dive with a person, the more you discover, and the more juice might be unleashed in the process. So again, different people, different opinions, different patterns. You might enjoy a very free and juicy, free flow sexual life with lots of partners, lots of different lovers, and that's okay. It could be something that works for you for a certain period of time or for your whole life. And for somebody else, they might enjoy a deeper connection with just one person that is extended for a certain period of time. And a period of time, that period of ideal time or spiritual, sexual tantric marriage for you, you know, might be a few weeks, a few months, or years, or a whole lifetime. Every person has different needs, and what works for you is unique for yourself. So keep an eye on that. The message for this video is that yes, in my experience, diving deeper with one tantric lover can unleash energies and remove veils of separation that can really bring you to the nectar, the essence of that specific connection. So keep that in mind. Maybe an idea for you.